Hello, what's up guys? This is System with another Wuthering Waves video, and this time I want to share my experience with Wuthering Waves while playing on PC. I'm not an expert in gacha games. I consider myself a noob because I have not played this type of game a lot. I come from playing mostly shooter games such as Call of Duty Warzone, PUBG, Vampire the Masquerade, Blood Hunt, and other games. I am familiar with some MMOs like World of Warcraft, old MMO called the Rift, Aeon, and of course Final Fantasy XIV. With that said, when I encountered gacha games, they were a whole new world to me and had to learn their systems, adapt to the gameplay, and learn the mechanics. It's been a steep curve, but I am getting better. All thanks to my viewers who watch me during streams and give me advice on how to play Wuthering Waves and other gacha games. I have learned how to pull for new characters and how that system works, especially to understand the 50-50 and the PD systems. This has been one of the most important parts that I have learned because, as you know, all gacha games depend on spending different types of currency, and one of those types is real money. So it's very important for a new gacha gamer to understand how this works. I did not know how to spend my in-game currency and learn that I have wasted some of my income, and should be the best choice to learn how to save and to make sure you are spending your astrite on the right items. So how did I end up playing gacha games? Well, some years ago I started to play Genshin Impact on my phone. I remember seeing some ads and it caught my eye. I started playing for some days. I even assumed it could be awesome if I could stream this game, since I like anime and the game animations have anime influences. However, since I did not understand the gacha system, I couldn't enjoy the game at its fullest and lost interest in playing it anymore. Later, Honkai Star Rail came out, and I noticed that was very popular on Twitch, and made a decision to download the game. After playing the game for some time, the story, since is good, made me come back to play some more. However, even though I was obtaining new characters and I had played the game for many hours at the time, I did not understand how the gacha system worked. It wasn't until I played Wuthering Waves that I learned the PD system and the 50-50 system works. It wasn't until I played Wuthering Waves that I learned the PD system and also how the 50-50 system works. After learning this, I was able to plan how to spend currency in Wuthering Waves. Planning is an important part of any gacha game. Well, enough on the story about how I got into gacha games. Let's dive into my experience with Wuthering Waves. I got drawn into Wuthering Waves due to the hype it got on Twitch. Lots of streamers, especially Tectone, were talking about it and stating that it will be the next Genshin Impact killer. However, I was still hesitant to try it until I made the decision to download the game. The first few hours were amazing, especially the story, which kept me wanting to know what was going to happen next. But the most memorable moment, and the one that made me realize it was a great game, was when I first battled against Scar. Battle animations were amazing. How the characters move, the evasion animations, the VMG music, it was epic. When I first experienced Wuthering Waves, I think that new players are immersed in the game, riding this unnoticeable flow of story, battles, and quests, and not to mention the hefty rewards, which allow me to pull new characters and weapons without the need to use real money. So I think that that's how I was hooked in the game. until I started to have fewer and fewer quests, which led to fewer and fewer rewards. This led to boredom, but I was not discouraged. I kept playing, trying to obtain more trophies, and kept myself entertained by getting myself an insane number of echoes. I also tapped into cooking. However, the weapon crafting is a bit senseless and difficult to do since finding materials requires an insane amount of time and also more materials. And most weapons will drop from completing quests. I do admit this is a game where you have to deep dive in the interwebs for research to get you through some parts of the game. For example, to complete some cooking quests, I did not have any idea where to find some NPCs to complete the quest, so I had to do the old Google it to find them. I kept doing this until now. The new update has a few side quests, adventure quests, and companion quests. And the best is the new story quest that provides some mini quests that are fun to complete. So now I have all kinds of quests going on. Moreover, in the new story line, there is a festival going on named the Moonlight Festival, where all the resonators are involved, and it's fun to interact with them while you take part in the festival activities. So far, I'm happy with the game, especially with the battle system, graphics, and animations during boss fights. I noticed that many streamers and gamers are saying that Kuro Games, the game developer, listens to gamers' requests and suggestions. In the last patch, I was very excited and happy that they introduced a new wayplate system. As you know, wayplates are a type of currency in the game that allows players to complete challenges and obtain materials, weapons, asteroid, echoes, and experience. This currency, after use, replenishes over time. However, it has a 240 wayplate limit, and I felt it was not enough since all I was doing was logging into the game and spending the 240 wayplates to log out right after because there was nothing else to do. No quest, no wayplates to spend, no nothing. Well, I suggested in X, formerly Twitter, in a post that there should be a new system that allows to have more wayplates. I don't know if my message was noticed by Kuro Games, but on this update, they introduced a new wayplate system with additional 200 wayplates. Thanks, Kuro. Another problem that I found, because I play mostly free to play, is the union level. Since there are no quests, it is very difficult for me to level up my union level unless I spend real cash to complete challenges. I have high expectation of this game. I will continue to play it even though I have lost Jian 50-50 to Kalkaro and Chang Li to Ling Yang. So that was a bummer. I've lost two very important characters that I wanted to have in my lineup, but it's okay. I will try to find solace somehow and keep on hoping to get waybands for Kalkaro, who is my favorite character. I have spent a bit of money, not much, and I'm satisfied with what I got so far, which is Yinlin and her String Master weapon, Jinshi and her weapon Ages of Harvest. Well, this is my perspective so far from Wuthering Waves. Like I said, the game graphics, animation, characters, and the story are way above my expectations. However, later in the game, I found that there is not much to do. Maybe if there are more quests, an easier way to level up the union level may keep the game more interesting. Thank you. Peace out. Goodbye.